Hey guys, it's Talis from the Urban Beeco. I'm just taking some time today walking through my garden, appreciating all we have in life. And I wanted to talk to you today about our Bees in Schools program and why we think it's so important to our young people to learn about beekeeping, but learn about beekeeping in a different way. To be a regular beekeeper in the industrial agriculture system, it's no better than any other industrial agricultural method. I think we can all agree that the current trajectory of current agriculture has about 50 years left, scientists reckon, before it completely collapses. And that's why regenerative agriculture, biodynamic farming, lots of these other new principles are coming through, which are actually repairing the soil and repairing the world. And it means that we're going to be able to survive long into the future. So how does that relate to beekeeping? Well, I've been in schools now for about 13 years in a number of different roles. I've worked as the disability coordinator at schools, working with young people with disabilities. I've worked as an agriculture manager, running the agriculture department at a school. The last couple of years, I've had the privilege of working in a special assistance school where they are a value-based education system. And everything they do relates back to the 5 human values of love, peace, truth, acting in the right way and non-violent way. And it's taken a while for me to appreciate how important that is in our own lives. Everything we need to do needs to relate back to, is it loving? Is it peaceful? Is it truthful? Am I acting in the right way in a non-violent way? Those are the 5 core principles for leading a better life, and I think moving our world into a peacefuler place. So how does a values-based education program work in a beekeeping program in schools? Well, values-based education is all about bringing out from what's already within. We know that all our students have an incredible capacity inside them, and we know that they are confident, loving beekeepers, and we feel it's our job through our program to allow them to express that. So let's go to one example. A student who had really high anxiety, was extremely nervous about getting into the beehives. Or maybe the first session, they stand there and they just watch. They're not getting into the beehive. They're just observing. They're observing how we are treating our bees lovingly and kindly. The next session, we find that they get a little bit closer and they look into the beehives. Maybe not pick up a frame yet. Some sessions, we have students just picking up baby bees off the ground that have fallen off the frames and putting them back into the hive. They're learning how to be loving, peaceful, truthful, kind. And we find that these skills then build and build. And by the end of our 10-week program, these students who would never have thought in their life that they'd have the confidence to get into a beehive and work it, are doing so. They're getting in there, they're finding the queen, they're identifying the brood, the eggs, honey, nectar, pollen, all the important things. They can identify if there's, chalk brood or any other issues. They get to learn about the hive, they get to learn about the bees, but in a way that's not related to the industrial agriculture system. Spinning honey using old dirty wax is the way of the past. So regenerative beekeeping and regenerative agriculture, in my opinion, are the only way we're going to move forward as a society to continue to have food security. Running our regenerative agriculture program in schools, we're showing children what it really is like to be sustainable and ethical. And we're breaking away from that industrial agriculture system that is not going to work into the future. Using our values-based education system, we are showing how the 5 human values can be translated into beekeeping, but not only beekeeping. Our students will then take these skills, these knowledges, these abilities to be loving, peaceful, truthful, and into the world, in every facet of their life. So while it's a beekeeping program, yes, it's actually teaching our students how to be really nice people. And I think that's the most important thing. In a society where everyone is so angry all the time and moving so fast and only looking out for themselves, to show people that that's not the only way. There is a better way to live. And I think we accomplished that in our program in the schools. Thanks for listening. I know it was a bit of a ramble, but hopefully you got something out of it. I'm Talis from the Urban Bee Co. And if you have a school that you think our program might be suited to, please reach out to us or the school. Thanks a lot again. Bye.